All right, Pisces gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? You already know what it is. It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message from my Pisces soul family. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. As you guys know, I always come through with the same rigmarole, okay? These messages are general. They may or may not resonate with every Pisces. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Cross watchers, you do the same. Place yourself where you belong in the story. Try to keep an open mind when it comes to tarot, guys, okay? If you don't mind, before we begin, take a moment and click that like button, okay, guys? It helps in a tremendous way, whether you know it or not, all right? It helps us grow here. It helps people find us on this platform. So it's a huge assistance to the channel in general, and I would greatly appreciate that. If you haven't done so already and you want to make it official, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for your sign. So where do I even begin, guys? Where do I begin? It is a lot going on in the energies here. A lot. Here's what I do want to say. You have somebody shaking in their boots, baby. Shaking in their boots. I almost feel like this is somebody who didn't expect you to stand your ground. It doesn't feel like this is someone that you are communicating with at this time. I could be wrong, but that's just what I feel. Or they're not being able to communicate with you in the way that they want to. You may be holding this person at a great distance emotionally and communicatively. All right? This is somebody who doesn't feel like they're able to express to you what they really want to because of how they showed their ass in the past, okay? This person really played with this connection. They played a lot of games, a lot of mind games is what I'm hearing. And I feel like however long the connection lasted up until this point, this is somebody who maybe believed that whenever they decided to turn their life around, whenever they decided to grow up, whenever they decided to show feelings, whenever they decided to express feelings, whenever they decided to show up for you, whatever time limit that would have taken would have been okay. But it doesn't appear that way. It doesn't, because somebody is frightened here. I feel like this terrified energy or this terrified nature of this person is stemming from not getting a emotional reaction out of you anymore, or in the way that they thought that they would when they do finally express these feelings. Now, this person may have already come in and expressed emotion to you, apologized, and tried to reconcile, smooth things over, balance things out, get you to at least get in a space where you will allow them to prove themselves. I just don't feel like they've been successful at that. And this is what's making them scared, because you changed, okay? With the Two of Cups here, this is a divinely guided connection. Soulmate for some of you, twin flame for others. There's a magnetic attraction here that is undeniable. Okay, even when you hate this person, you love them so much. Even when they piss you off to the highest festivity, you still like care. And you might not even like the fact that you care still, right? You want so bad to not care. You may have been doing a lot of things to get your emotions detached from this altogether. I don't know if you've had success with that, but this is someone who now wants to show up for you in the way that you may have been asking for in the past. They don't want to just reconcile. This is somebody who wants to go all the way. They want to solidify things. They want to bring things together between the two of you. They want exclusivity. Damn. Now, here's what I want to know. Okay, because now we have somebody like, we're meant to be, we're soulmates, I love you, we should be married, like we can build a beautiful life together. They now see all the benefits of being in a relationship, but it definitely is giving that in the past, this may have been somebody who was for the streets, or either they were prioritizing other things over relationships. They may have been hot and cold, very inconsistent, in and out. They just weren't pouring into your cup. They may have been giving you the runaround, right? Whenever you would try to have conversations about moving things forward, moving things along. Pisces are very practical people and analytical people, right? Like A Piscean is definitely about what's next. You know? You don't mind sitting in a space with someone if they still, you know, if they still have a little bit of growing to do, right? You leave a little bit of wiggle room for that. But you also want to know what the plan is. You also want to know what the plan of action is. You also want to know what the intentions are. You also want to know, do you actually have the ability to pour into me the way that you need to, even if we're not doing that right now? So it's like you were definitely an overwhelming personality for this person because of the way that you were holding them accountable and because of the ways that you were requiring them to show up. I don't feel like they were able to keep up with that, you know? They were falling short all the time. This person may have been very insecure in the connection with you, even though the emotions and even though the love was there. For some of you, you may have been married to this person. For others of you, this is what they want. Like, they want it so bad, they can taste it. And I feel like they had several opportunities to ensure that this is also something that you would have wanted with them, or to ensure that this is something that would happen. But every time the opportunity was given, this person burnt the bridge. Then you would be like, oh, here they come again, texting me, hey, big-headed me, telling me how I abandoned them and how they're so depressed. And you may have helped them rebuild that bridge to give them the opportunity to do what they needed to do. And did they? No, they burnt the shit again. They definitely got into the habit of being able to come and go as they wanted. That's what I'm hearing. That might not necessarily be the truth, but that's what they're saying, guys. That's how this person feels. They were used to a revolving door. Wow. So this person always had in their mind that you were going to be their husband, that you were going to be their wife. They always thought that. They always felt like it was meant to be. They always felt like there was going to be a marriage at the end of this. And they always felt like this is like a once in a lifetime kind of love. This is a soulmate connection. This is never going to come around again. They knew all of these things and still played with it. Still wanted to play around. This may be a person where the two of you have like a song that, you know, reminds you of one another. This person is either listening to that on repeat over and over and over, or this is somebody who's going to actually be texting you a song to communicate their feelings. This is not somebody who's a good communicator, guys. They do not communicate very well. They don't know how to articulate themselves. Okay, they don't know what to say. They don't even know what words to use. And they're so scared that their voice may be shaking. They may start crying. They might start, you know, fumbling and stuttering. And they just don't know how to tell you that this is actually how they feel. And child, so this is like a desperate attempt to have somebody else speak the feelings that they actually have. I don't advise that, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. You need to do this on your own. Grow up, okay? Put your big boy drawers on, put your big girl panties on, and grow the fuck up, okay? Hello? Go to a speech therapist, go somewhere where somebody can show you how to articulate what it is that you feel. Write a letter, whatever. I just don't suggest that because it feels impersonal. And it feels like some shit that they would have did in the past, right? Like, you may view that as like somebody trying to finesse you, get one over on you, pull at your heartstrings, right? As someone who just, it's a lack of effort in that. It's not very personable, is what I'm hearing. Oh boy. So, for some of you, especially if you've already moved on, this is not something that they already know. This is somebody who's possibly scared that you've already met another person. The divine would have already communicated to them that, you know, there are many of soulmates in a lifetime. So if one doesn't work out, then another one, if that one, you know, like, okay, hello. You have many of options. They find you extremely attractive. And they do know the quality of person that you are. They know that you're marriage material, that you're somebody that people will want to solidify things with. Get it in writing. Let the ink dry. They didn't do that though. They didn't. When they had their opportunity, they played with it. And now they really are scared shitless, you guys. They are. That might also be why they want to be so vague and just send like a song, a love song of some sort, instead of actually talking to you or actually using their own words. This is somebody who feels like they can't face you because they don't know what to say. They also feel like you may laugh in their face. Oh my gosh. Yikes. For some of them, they're scared that somebody else might answer the phone, like you have another dude or you got another girl. Wow. Yeah, this was a very manipulative person in the past, you guys. They pulled at either your heartstrings. There was some kind of control that this person had over you on a subconscious level, right? You may have even questioned to yourself, like, why am I still fucking with this person? Like, why am I still dealing with you? Why am I still allowing you to lie straight to my face and still take you back? Like, why? You know, you couldn't even explain to yourself how these manipulations were working, but they were. This is also someone who feels like things should go their way in life in general, not just in relationships. This is a person who doesn't really deal well with either rejection, no's, nuh-uh. They don't do well with that. Very immature, emotionally and every other area otherwise, okay? They do not act their age. And when things do not go their way, it's an issue. So this could also be what created this stagnancy in the relationship. It does feel like there was a power struggle. So whenever you would try to put your foot down about where things were needing to progress, what things were needing to change, what things were needing to be done, this person looked at that as, you're not my mother, you're not my father, you don't tell me what to do, you're not running this, I'm running this. And then they would do something stupid. Okay? Whatever that might be, you fill in the blank. Let me know down in the comments. What was the stupid shit that they would do? They would do something real dumb to either get under your skin, something petty, something to assert their power. And this was a manipulation tactic. And it would set you guys back, or it just wouldn't allow for progression, because I feel like anytime you would come to them in that energy is because you saw the bigger picture. You saw the changes and the things that needed to be made, the seeds that needed to be planted to get where the two of you were supposed to be going. But they didn't want to be told what to do. It's the immaturity, right? Like, they weren't looking at you as a partner in that instance. Like, they don't like people telling them what to do. They get real pissy, almost like a toddler tantrum when they feel like somebody is telling them what to do. Even if it's the right thing to do. They don't want to be told what to do at all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. So their pettiness, their immaturity, and their manipulative tactics have simultaneously sabotaged a connection that is once in a lifetime, is what they're saying, guys. And take it as it resonates. For some of you, you've already moved on into another connection with this marriage card here with the Two of Cups. Drama, see? It's always something. There was always something. You could never quite get on the same page with this person, you know? And whenever you tried, they viewed it as you wanting to control things. You wanting to tell people what to do. You wanting to decide where things go in this relationship, and they would create a conflict, right? They would be very argumentative, hostile, combative, defensive. And it's like, dude, we're on the same page. Like, no, we are on the same team. Sorry. We're on the same team. I'm trying to tell you what's best for the team. And you're so self-absorbed that all you can hear is that I'm telling you what to do. Well, guess what? I'm not going to tell you what to do no more. I'm going to tell my new bitch what to do. Okay, how about that? How about that? I'm going to tell my new dude what to do. How about that? How about them apples, Eve? Oh, boy. Money. Ciao. For some of you, you may just be focused on money, but this is somebody who feels like you're focused on other people. They do. This is also someone who feels like they started to take a lot of losses and a lot of L's when the separation occurred, or when the two of you got distant, right? When the distance started happening. Even if you weren't completely disengaged from each other, the moment that the distance started occurring, their life started taking some really dramatic turns, especially financially. This person may also feel like you're too focused on money, if that's something that you were harping on them about. If you were harping on this person about doing something with their lives, or, listen, love is great, but love doesn't pay the bills. Don't force anything to fit, by the way, guys. Okay, so only take this if it resonates. But for some of you, there were some things that were seriously lacking in the foundations and the security of this connection. Love is great, but you want someone that is on your level in all ways. And this is somebody who wasn't wanting to progress. So while you were trying to be understanding that they weren't exactly on your level, you were still trying to drop some jewels on them or give them some advice or some suggestions so that they could be there in a acceptable amount of time. Because nobody is waiting forever for you to be on my level. Like, the fuck? Like, I could really have somebody who's on my level right now. Right now. But we soulmates and whatnot. So I'm trying to give you a chance. Innocence, right? You like the purity of the love. There was a lot of fun in this connection. You liked that, the lightheartedness of the connection. This person may have brought out more of a lighter side of you. If you were being too serious or too focused on your career and on your goals, they were able to lighten that, yes, but they weren't serious enough. And this is the type of person that when you would call them out on that, they always wanted to feign as if they were the innocent one. Like you were being mean to them. You're being mean by asking me to grow up. It's weird. It's weird behavior. Now, that's all the energy of the past. I do see this person making moves, or at least thinking about it. They're going to send a little small form of communication. But what I'm more interested in is, have they actually changed? That's what I really want to know. Okay. But let's grab a few more before we go over to the extended. Let's grab some tarot, actually. Let's see here. Wow. Young at heart. This person needs to grow up, you guys. They do. I feel like even the way that they're approaching you is immature. You know? Like they don't want to communicate. They don't want to, talk like regular adults and just have a conversation and sit in a space to hear criticism, because this is somebody who cannot handle that. It's weird. They can't handle criticism. They don't want people telling them what to do, but they want you, right? Like Two of Cups again. This person might want you to just focus on only the emotions, only the love, only the fun, only the surface level things. The deeper things like foundations and shit that really solidifies connections and keeps things in balance, they kind of want you to turn a blind eye to that and not view it as something that's valuable to have, because we love each other. That's what love is about. Emperor. Let me tell you something. For some of you, this is a divine masculine, and for others of you, you're the divine masculine. If you are the divine masculine, you are more awakened than this person. You are more on track and on par with where spirit is trying to take you. If they are, then they are very much so a divine masculine that is unawakened and uninterested in seeing things clearly. They do not want to awaken. They rather stay asleep. Sleep feels good. They want to take naps all day, all day. But the one thing that grinds this person's gears, you guys, about you, they don't like that you are so much so in control of your life. They don't like that you seem to have everything figured out. That might not even be the case, but that's how they view you. They feel like you have all your shit together. Okay? I do feel like you have your shit together. I do. That doesn't mean that you're perfect. No, nobody's perfect. Everybody still has work to do. But you're at least literally doing the work, right? Like you're willing to do the work. You're willing to focus and make the necessary changes. And this is why progress and evolution happens for you. And this person views that as, wow, like Pisces think they shit don't stink. And they feel like since their shit don't stink, they can tell me what to do. And control me and rule me. That they're my ruler. Just because you're telling them that the way that they're showing up is not good enough for you, they view that as you saying they're not good enough. But I mean, listen, that's that whole victim mentality thing yet again, right? Am I bugging? Is it me? Am I the drama? That's what they be saying. You know, that's how this person reacts. They know that this person knows that their behavior is unacceptable. They do. This person knows what you deserve. Yes, they do. They are disinterested in the growth of it all. They don't want to change. They don't want somebody who's going to put them in a position to feel like they have to change, you know? Ten of Swords, right? In this deck, Ten of Swords signifies changing the outcome. And that's what you were on a mission to do. You kept getting pushed back. So I really don't know what this person's plan is going to be. I don't know what their plan of action. I don't know what their intentions are or anything. I don't see any cards of change. You see me pulling card to card to card. It's the same energy. It's the same energy. That... frankly, this has flipped out. That frankly, you've already cleaned up. You've already swept this away. You've already, you know, gotten things back in order in your life for a great majority of you. You've already moved on to a relationship with the Emperor right next to marriage. Shit, you might be in a whole marriage. I don't know. Things may feel simpler without this. Yeah, it feels like conversations with this person, especially when it's about changes. Because you might not have even been approaching this person like you need to change this and you need to change that. No, you may have just been like, this is the page that you and I need to be on. This is what we need to do in order to move to this juncture. This is what we need to do right? You may have been coming from that standpoint, like, for the betterment of the union, this is what we need to do. But they always viewed it as you're trying to rule with an iron fist. You're trying to be my daddy, my mama, my grandmammy, my grandpappy. And releasing this just felt like, oh, this is a way simpler way of living. You may have saw the benefit of just trying something new, like a new person. Now, I feel like this person may buy you a gift. If they do, it's a very substantial gift. Whatever this is that they purchase, it's a big ticket item. It is something that they want to use to impress you, is what I feel. And it's also something that's going to make them feel more comfortable about approaching you. Like they feel like they can't come to you empty-handed, right? Because with that Money and that Terrified card, excuse me, this is somebody who feels like they need to come to you with something tangible, like a tangible offer, like something that is glittery and gold, yet inside themselves, inside their soul. I just don't know if there have been any substantial changes. You feel me? So let's see here. For some of you, this person was very, very selfish individual, self-absorbed, selfish, very difficult to deal with, stubborn as all get out. Could have been a Leo for some of you. Okay, or another water sign, another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I feel like this confidence that this person may have had in the past is no longer there, okay? Yeah, because where there was once a revolving door, Not only is the door not there no more, the building is not fucking there. The building is gone. They can't find you. They looking up on Google, and Google is like, this place is closed for business forever. Right? And then they start freaking out. So there we have it. We have the Page of Wands, along with the Six of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So they do know that you have either began moving on to calmer waters, or you are attempting to do so, and they do want to stop you in your tracks or finagle their way in to get on the boat with you. They don't want you to move forward or move on without them. That is actually something that really scares them, you guys, okay? It does. You are possibly one of the only people who have dealt with this person or dealt with their bullshit, is what I just heard, for this long. So this may also feel like, this may also be why they feel like you're a soulmate. You were meant for me. Wow. With this Page of Wands, this is a message coming through. They're going to attempt to communicate with you, try to meet up with you for sure, but they're going to start out with a little form of communication. Like I said, it might be a song. They might send you a song to communicate their feelings. I don't suggest that, but I feel like that's the avenue that they're going to take, okay? Let me get one more card here. We will have new love in the extended for sure. For some of you, you've already met your new love because we have marriage here. Wow. They gonna want to fight. They gonna want to fight. It's gonna be a rumble in the jungle, bitch, if they find out that you married. If they find out that you're not in solitude somewhere waiting for them with that revolving door, waiting for them to hop through that shit, they are really going to be, they're gonna be, I don't even have the words for it, y'all. Whew. They may want to fight, you guys. Okay? I'm not saying that they're going to want to fight you, but they may very well like be punching the air. They may be very, very snappy, extremely petty with everyone in their life, vibrating at a very, very low frequency and a low vibration. Okay? That will make them feel extremely insecure. Where they once felt all of this security in the relationship with you, okay? Because you have that effect on people. Even when people are not adding up to what you are, you still have this ability and this gift to make everybody feel welcome, to make everybody feel like they're enough, to make everybody feel good, and make everybody feel like they can do it, and to encourage people. And I mean, so this person may have made up in their mind that you thought that they were, you know, the cat's meow, the end all be all, that dude, that girl, the alpha, the omega. None comes before them, none comes after them. You're a person, you're it. For some of you may have actually expressed a lot of emotion to this person that made them believe that the emotions were thick enough, and the emotions were strong enough, and the emotions were solid enough to be enough and nothing else. That's all that they want you to focus on to hold this together. Now, Nine of Wands is them possibly seeing another opportunity and also wanting to convince you that it's worth going another go round. But I feel like they're going to be met with a lot of boundaries, a lot of defense mechanisms, right? There's no longer this easy access. There ain't no key under the door. There ain't no door. So they're going to definitely be finding themselves in a position to have to really work to even get in contact with you. That's unheard of for them. Let alone once they do get in contact, there's going to be more of a battle, more of a wall to climb in order to even get you to listen to them. And those boundaries just continue the more that they try. Wow. Let's go over to the extended, okay? I want to really dig in, okay? I want to see if there are any regrets here. What regrets does this person have? That's going to let you know if this person is on track for changes, and if this person has that remorse that allows for them to know not only were their actions unacceptable, but there must be changes moving forward if there is to be anything. I also want to see what karma are they scheduled to face in the near future. I need to know that, because if you are in close proximity to this person, that will also be something that you will have to tolerate and deal with if it's close, if you're close to them energetically. I want to see what changes, what significant changes has this person made, if any. This will let us know if there has been transformative energy, a transformation, and awakening. Those are the only changes that will allot for union or allot for a reconciliation. And I'm standing 10 toes down on that. Okay. Now don't beat me up in them comments talking about, I don't want this, I don't want that. I get it. Some of you don't want this person, but not everybody is looking to turn away from their person, guys. Okay. So I have to be fair with that. I want to see what their next steps are going to be, as well as their intention, so you can prepare yourself. Okay, and then we will look at the potential outcome. No judgment. I'm going to look at both. Whether you decide to re-engage with this person or go in the opposite direction, I will look at both potential outcomes. I then want to see what blockages does Spirit need you to remove to ensure that you have success in this next cycle. That's also going to ensure that you're vibrating at the highest level possible. That's only going to call in people who are beneficial for you, who are on your level, and it's also going to put you in a space to be invisible to toxicity and those who are not on your level. Okay. And I want to know how Spirit suggests you remove those blockages ASAP. And then we're going to get right into new love. So what beautiful new energies do you have approaching? What is the sign that you will get from Spirit to signify which person you should be giving your energy, your focus, and your efforts to? What's the most attractive thing about this person? And what do they find most attractive about you? Why are they single? Okay, according to Spirit, because they could tell you anything they want. I'm going to get the truth for us. I also want to know what's the chemistry like between the two of you in and out of the bedroom, and what's the potential for things to go all the way into union in the near future. We will also get advice from Spirit in reference to how you can bring your desired life of fulfillment and happiness to pass in the least amount of time. Okay, we're gonna get their advice and let you know how to speed up that momentum, baby. All right, first click that like button though, as well as the subscribe button. I'm gonna put the link for the extended down in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there. I'm gonna get some answers. We're gonna get some answers.